Luca Blight has taken a massive beating, but he ain't dead yet. And there are still some bodyguards left. Which it might have been if you have gotten completely seriously battered to pieces and would have just run after him. It might have been a nasty surprise to just barely beat Luca and then get killed by these guys. But luckily I knew how to expect this kind of turn, so... And I would say that the only thing which causes comparable level of threat in this game, combat difficulty wise, is the final boss, and that one is also quite very formidable foe. But chase is on. Even well, those guys at least deserve their pay from doing their job, so fast forward them being defeated. A very strong feeling. But yep, he's beating. Despite all his massive power, he is vulnerable to outmaneuvering and physical damage. And this kind of moment also maybe makes that despite his horrifyingly evil nature and every evil act he's shown to do and enjoy, he's still human. There's some level. He doesn't know the message, but it's a message. Yeah, basically anything he might ever spot is something that makes him angry. Yeah. Even more. Still not dead. Still not giving up. Yeah, well, they are Sodi cards. Another volley. Yep, for a 2D RPG game, that's unusually graphic. And even after 3-phase boss fight, cutscene ambush, 3-phased boss fight, more with arrows, more arrows, 3-phased boss fight, followed by even more cutscene arrows. It's gonna be a duel scene as well, so, but he's luckily weak. Yes, I can. He dodged and get a tonfa right into his face. And if he would have been Mortal Kombat character, they would have been slow motion X-ray shot of his facial bones cracking to pieces. Yeah, he can't even. He still wants to fight. Which might say that, yeah, which are interesting thing that sometimes villain or something is something that, yeah, the villain might die, be killed in fight, but they do not give in. They are simply not surrendering. That's Luca Blight. But is that something like a joy? Happiness he's feeling from was it some sort of happiness there? absolute collapse, just mashed down. And there were two who schemed to make this happen. Yeah, it was not, it was assassination by proxy. And the big bad is dead, but the story is not over, which is quite rare thing in RPGs or in stories in general, to make somebody really prominent big bad and then kill them from the story, and not in a sense that let the to make room for a new big bad, but more in case that there's consequences to that kind of actions. And he collapsed. Yeah, alive but absolutely battered. And juxtaposition, brutal death scene. Switched to a wedding. Joey Blight. And another portrait to Joey show that, yep. And Julia also has one as well, making her look very cold and distant and dolled up with all those trinkets and jewelry. So, Julia just made Joey king. They are two leaders. Both have become leaders of one area. And it's quite obvious that that's a political alliance. But that little which is shown about them will be shown is that it is not, you could say, failure in sense that there would be a mutual hatred. Most likely because Julia knew exactly how evil her brother was, and most likely how negligent, and most likely not as massively evil as Luca was, Agares. I mean that Agares was most likely evil as well, or at least negligent, and while Luca was just completely psychotic. Oh, but it's a week has taken along, has happened, and well, during that time a lot of things can happen. Withdrawal, new political alliances have to be created. Lots of different kind of scheming and considerations going on down in Highland. That yep, we got a new king, but what the heck? What should be doing? Oh, yeah. Well, that was a little bit of rearrangement. Yeah, and saving the progress. You definitely would want to save that progress before after facing Luca Blight. Oh, and that would be nice. Time to head towards South Window and Couscous and see what's going on in there. And which I will do. But that demands breaking recording to get a new crew, get some equipment for them and all that kind of stuff. Well, now it's back off being at the south window, and somebody just arrived here. Oh, yeah, I did. Maximilian. Minor character in the first one. Well, and also minor character in this one. Although I would say that that kind of crazy character would be something like a would have been something like a very interesting to see a bit more extra stuff around here. And another. This guy looks very spooky. Oh, Trail of Cinder. Oh, well, Alex knows about them. That's nice. So I guess I have some guy who I can recruit later, at least, most likely. And then there's the inn. And somebody. Oh, she looks so cute. I think songs at times like this, when doing this game, would be more than useful and necessary. As a little historical tidbit, the mime, it was Maurice something, Maurice Chevalier, if I remember right the name. Invented his, basically started his career during World War II as entertaining refugee children silently, because they didn't want to get possibly caught when there was possibly some sort of inspection. So during trying times, ability to entertain could be very necessary and useful. Oh. Yeah, please. Oh. Yep. Recruited Annalie the musician. That would be good. And interestingly enough, the song that she sang was an arrangement from the, you could say, the domestic music of first Suikoden. So it's a nice little recycling of resources. So next up, actually, I'm gonna head back to the headquarters to make and see what's going on in case of Alex. That Kelly looks quite spooky. Yep, there he is. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, it looks like Kelly is not particularly, you could say, diplomatic in asking. Let's be cautious and nah. Well, it's metaphorical. It was something that treasure from the cinder ruins allowed him to keep the treasure. That's a kind of interesting that, yep, I guess the guy tells the truth, that's it. No more reason to be anything. So let's just head back to the South Window City then, using the magnificently beautiful but more than slightly ditzy teleportation magician. To jump to South Window City. And there he is again. What he's doing, I don't know. Why did you do that? Yeah, kind of rational. Would you get to join us? Well, it better be, because the guy has a really stylish hat. Will you join us? Yes, you do. Well, that's good. Well, it might be something that being part of the Badger Army might actually give him good chances of finding extra info, especially when there's trading ancient texts left by Sindar. Yep. And he even understands that, yep, Alex's dabbling was lucky for him. Trade. Well, there's crystal ball over there, but no need to pick one up. But now it might be time to head to City of Radat and see what's there. Moving to City of Radat, let's just check the appraiser. Has he actually become something that I can now appraise? Oh, well, yeah, I do. I need your help. Yep, I need an appraiser working in my work store. Oh. Oh. Well, I have one. And with this, one service of the has now been made, and he was in a quite much of hurry going along. And there's also a quite interesting character to recruit in here. Actually, there's two of them, at least two of them. There might be one more extra later coming, but there's one guy. And if I now look, I do have what is needed to get him, which is a rose brooch. And we get this. This guy looks like not dandy. He looks like a clown, and in a sense that looks. Oh. Yeah, is that guy living in some sort of weird Shakespeare fantasy thing? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fancy clothes and absolutely obnoxious attitude. Join us. Simone. That's female name, but is it a guy? Yes, Simone joins. Let's kick out Amada from my party, the boatman, and no need for that. So let's just check that Simone level 40 and long range weapon, nothing really strange about that. So wondering again, going back, because there's one interesting event about to happen, most likely, I hope. Let's see, the bar. Yep, there it is. Yeah, that guy's that guy's a scammer. And he ain't that good one either. But at least he's somewhat informed on things. Yeah, that's a case of something that Hey. Oh, it wasn't a good one. Would be so short. Although I would expect that Kenji might actually be a scrawny teenager, so... Oh! Yep, the guy's a scammer, a multiple scammer. Yeah. I think he was. But let's just be nice, guys. Let's just be nice. Yeah, got beaten and thrown out. What? Hey, bro. Yeah, I'm fine. Okay, and now he joined the party, so let's just get rid of Sai. Because soon there's gonna be a quite humorous thing going on. No need to. And yep, there's even a double technique with him. I'm gonna show it. As I'm doing a little bit of a walk back. Well, first I have to show the humorous double technique. Fight, unite technique, copycat attack. Oh yeah, Ho is a complete moron. He can't do anything. He's a complete joke. I never actually bothered too much using it. And now let's use the blinking mirror as well to... Yep. Oh, I think it would have been best that he would have wind up in prison. Oh. At least he decided to make himself scarce. So now it would be time to head towards Couscous. And here it's city of Couscous. No more occupation around here, and something's going on. Oh, and a ship from Highland, or at least Highlanders coming out aboard the ship. And there's somebody important looking here. Karen. Oh, well, join us? It ain't true, just join. What is it? Fair deal. So, let's listen to explanation. Okay. Dance. I don't think she's gonna make it very difficult dance routine to follow. Did it work? I pressed the buttons. Oh, I guess I have to keep repeating the pattern. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, you're on. Okay, let's check it. Let's hope it again. Oh yeah, that worked it. Basically just repeat the pattern, keep doing it all the time. Oh yeah, she joined. Not much point in there, but it unlocks a little mini game. Not much other sense in that. And there's a blacksmith again, of course. Upgrading Nanami's sword weapon and going further to the docks. Oh. General Colligan as diplomat. Yeah, big moves, professional diplomat. Oh yeah, that might be quite interesting little system that princess can actually, if princess is the sole remaining heir, that they can just decide that who wants to become new king by marrying somebody. Oh yeah. Yep, he's being a diplomat. And personally I would say that as it seems to be seeing that there might not be any reason to suspect him being dishonest in this kind of well, of course the game doesn't really show it, but maybe not. But I would still expect that Colgan himself might not be in something that attempting decision. He's just doing a diplomat. He's not deciding the policy. He's just executing it. But let's just walk away from here. And it's also interesting to notice that diplomacy and following its procedure and protocols are very important in international things. Mongol Empire placed extreme importance on diplomats and had a horrifying revenge on when their diplomats were mistreated, and they also respected diplomats from other nations as well. So it went both ways. Do not attack Mongol diplomats and they will not attack you. So I would expect that similar kind of very tense procedure would be going on. But yeah, one of the generals sees our headquarters up close, but I don't think it's not that much of a big deal. And has made some inner ornamentation, so him seeing it up close and personal is not that much of a big deal. He's not seeing any defensive works. Yep, he came here as diplomat freely. Yep, Klaus is thinking ahead. Joey isn't. But yeah, Leon Silverberg most likely would be somebody that, yep, let's just absolutely use peace negotiation as a bait to ambush somebody. He appears definitely as that kind of a person who would do that. Because hey, I just knocked out their leadership completely. I just won, yeah, by killing all our complete diplomatic credibility. Yeah, well, yeah, but I just won now. And especially if he's a mercenary general for hire, is something like that. Oh, but Luca Blight, yeah, it's internal. Oh yeah. Ridley is quite much of... Well... there's no other gameplay says that no other alternative but to... Yep, let's go and see is this really an ambush or scam or whatever it is. Yeah, and Shu is already thinking that, yep, it has to be an ambush. Let's kick out this crazy flop. Oh, let's not take Hicks and bring somebody some else guy who has not seen much of action. Yeah, let's bring out Anna the Battler. Some of the more those of the early time characters who did not join, who joined before the whole army was even formally founded. So I have a decent crew capable of going there. Oh yeah. Well, Nanami doesn't belong in the Winged Horde. Yeah, and Shu proves to be quite capable. And it would be next time when I actually head towards Coronet and see what kind of thing is about to unravel in Muse. But just knowing the number of stars that has been recruited, the game is not even near the end, although it's at the later half of it. So, see you next time. See ya.